Today, we are going to be reviewing the N2S Vantrue Dashcam. Now let's get right into it. First thing I see is the manual. Full manual and the quick start guide. Nice. I love how neat the dashcam and all the components are packed in the box. Last but not least, the dashcam itself. So the first thing I take out is the suction cup mount with the built-in GPS. That is really nice. I'm very excited for that. Next is the USB-C cable that you can plug into your computer to review the clips and save it onto your computer. And then here's the main charger adapter that will go into your car with another USB-C connector. And last but not least is the dashcam itself. Wow, this is the dashcam, very compact. Feels very solid in my hands. Love this design. It's very clean. You can already tell what the buttons do. Obviously, this is to mute the microphone and go left. This is, I'm assuming, to save and go right. Press OK. Menu, turn on and off. And then I'm assuming this very obvious button is to save the important clip. I actually do like that they have it separated from this 4 buttons. I appreciate how easy it is to rotate the interior camera. It gives a lot of flexibility and making sure that you have the right angle. Mounting the dashcam is very simple. Once it's connected, it will not break free. These are the components of the dashcam. Now to set up the dashcam itself. I'm going to now try to plug it in through the GPS mount. Since it turns on through the GPS mount, I'm going to leave it that way. Setting up the dashcam, the middle 2 buttons are the arrows, the far right is OK, and the far left is to go back. Since they want the micro SD card, I'm going to get my micro SD card to put into the dashcam. I'm using the SanDisk High Endurance micro SD card. Vantrue personally recommends their own micro SD card, but for this video, I'm just going to use the SanDisk micro SD card. Now let's install the micro SD card. So it says SD card error, please format, and that's exactly what we're going to do. After formatting your micro SD card, take your time going through the settings. I usually like to turn off the sound of the buttons. I keep the frequency at the way it is. Since the dashcam came with the GPS mount, I'm going to keep the GPS on and turn on the miles per hour for my settings. Now that I finished the system setup, I'm going to now go into the recording setup. I want to use the dual recording at the highest resolution. For loop recording, 3 minutes is usually the sweet spot for me. I keep audio recording on. I feel like it's helpful. Parking mode is if you have the camera directly wired to the car. I don't have that done, so I never turn it on. You can put in the number plate as well as different stamps on the video itself, whatever is more convenient for you and what you want to show. Don't forget to remove the protective plastic over the camera lens. I'm going to now press the red button. This will lock the clip and make it be unable to be deleted, which is helpful when you are in an accident and you don't want it to be overwritten by new video clips. You can preview them in the dashcam itself. They have a folder for the event, normal, or all. Now that we set up the dashcam, let's go, have it installed, and then have some test clips. With the wiring ready, I'm now going to prep the window for the mount. I usually use a sanitary wipe to clean the glass, and I use a napkin after this to make it dry faster because it was cold out. Though I do feel like I should have used a different wipe because this left some smudge, so I do recommend an alcohol wipe instead. And then after that, you are free to put on the suction cup mount. After you peeled off the protective plastic, firmly push the suction cup mount against the glass. Then you take the handle of the GPS mount and slide it to the right to lock it. It should be snug against the glass now. I'm going to now plug in the USB-C wire into the GPS mount. Now I'm going to fine tune it, make sure it's all in the right places, and I think I am all set. Now let's test out the dashcam and see if it turns on. The dashcam has a pretty big screen to show a preview. It's a little squished since it's not as wide, but it is clear and I can see that the dashcam is working fine. Now let's jump into the dashcam clip so you can see what it can do. The Vantrue N2S dashcam is a great dashcam if you're doing services where you bring people in your car, drive them to locations, and you want to have the camera from the front of your car and as well as the interior to show the passengers. You can never go wrong with a dashcam. It's always great to be safe than sorry. I hope I helped you decide if the Vantrue N2S is for you. Thank you and have a great day.